In the history of Korean missions, there are families that have served Korea for 4 generations: missionary Eugene Bell of the Presbyterian Church of South Korea and missionary Underwood of the North Presbyterian Church. Along with this, many families of glory have visited this land. The family I would like to introduce today is the 3 Korean siblings who served as missionaries in Suncheon, Mokpo, and Jeonju. 5 people over 3 generations are buried in Gwangju and Jeonju Missionary Cemetery. There are Janet Crane, John Crane, and Paul Crane. First of all, Janet Crane served as a teacher at Jeonju in Jeonju Girls' School for 23 years. And missionary John Crane, whose Korean name is Gu Rae-in, was one of the last 7 missionaries left during the Japanese colonial era and was the first missionary to return Joseon after liberation of Joseon. After establishing Suncheon Maison School, he voluntarily closed the school due to refusal to visit the shrine and established many churches in the Honam area such as Suncheon, Goheung, and Bosang. His eldest daughter Lillian lost her first child after marrying missionary Do Yeol-seo, Thompson-Southall, and later lost 2 children, Elizabeth and John, to endemic disease. His eldest son Paul Koo, together with his wife in Jeonju Jesus Hospital and Suncheon Ae-yang-won, is on a medical mission and he inherits his parents' inheritance. Among the 3 siblings, missionary Paul Crane was martyred in a train crash on the way back from attending a soul meeting as the representative of the Mokpo mission. We call them the family of glory. We also dream of becoming a family of glory like these families who have gone before us and have inherited the inheritance of this land with their hope in heaven. The 3rd edition of the Dead But Alive series has been completed. On October 10th, publisher KOG Books published a booklet containing photos, tombstones, and footsteps of the 26 missionaries who were buried there in commemoration of the Yangri Missionary Cemetery for the 3rd year. If you apply for the Yangri Missionary Garden Tour as an individual, family, or church unit, you can receive it together. It is widely introduced to visitors to this place, and it is expected that the missionaries' inheritance will flow. The Israeli government announced on the 27th October that they will allow the entry of foreign tourists who have been vaccinated against COVID-19 starting November 1st. As the spread of the virus has slowed significantly, the Israeli government said in a statement that foreign tourists with certificates of vaccines administered within 6 months will be allowed to enter the country. It seems to be a signal that this door, which had been closed for nearly 2 years due to the coronavirus, is now opening. Following the previous newsletter, we would like to introduce the song created by the next generation of students. This song was written by John Lee, a first-year high school student at the Holy Priesthood School, which nurtures the next generation of worshipers. You can listen to the entire song by searching for KOG House on YouTube.
춤을 추게 해 할렐루야 주의 손이 유다를 택했네 할렐루야 주의 손이 유다를 지키네 영원히.
We hope for the fruits of missions together, and we are always grateful for standing together as a glorious family. Currently, 171 individual members join together with their families and friends in this glorious family, started by Mrs. Martha Huntley and 14 members of her children and grandchildren.